Hi, this is Kim. Welcome back. Today's video is going to be about Microsoft Word mail merge. A lot of people are afraid to try mail merge. It's not difficult, but there are a lot of steps. So I'm going to go through this step by step and show you how to create a mail merge document. You can also do labels, envelopes, even emails, but for today's lesson, we're just going to do a letter, basically. It's like a form letter that you can personalize. So basically what mail merge is you take data from like an Excel spreadsheet or other list of names and addresses and information, and then you merge it into a Word document. So you basically have fields that you put into the letter, and it pulls the data for those fields from Excel or whatever you're using. Today we're going to use Excel. So like a form letter would have dear and then first name, last name. Thank you so much for your order of blank. And then so you'd put in, Word would pull that information from Excel. So dear Jim Jones, thank you for your order of cookies or whatever. So they would pull, you would put the form field name in there, and then it would go find the data. It's easier if I show you. I know it's just easier to see something happen than to try to understand when someone's explaining it. So the first thing you need to do is have your data. So I was going to show you a Excel spreadsheet that I created. It opened on my other monitor. Sorry about that. So this is just first name, last name, street, city, state. Has some information we're not going to use, but the column names are descriptive enough so that we can use these for the mail merge very easily. So anyways, that's going to be my data source. I think the most important thing you can take from this is that you have descriptive column names, so that later when you're creating your letter, it's real easy to use them. Like some people put like F1, F2, F3 or whatever, and if you don't remember what that is, it gets kind of confusing. So I like to use exactly what it is: first name, last name, street, city, etc. Okay, you can use mail merge to create a letter. Obviously you can use it even like for your Christmas newsletter. You can personalize it a little bit by adding people's names in there. You can do envelopes, so you can address your envelopes without writing them all in, like your Christmas cards. Address all your envelopes, or if you're a business, you can do all your customers. You can do labels. It's really just a huge time saver. Okay, so now let's write our letter. So we open up Word, open up a blank document. You could also open from an existing letter, an existing mail merge letter, an existing document of any kind actually, but it's easier to start from scratch to show you how it works. So now go to your mailings tab. This is where all the mail merge stuff lives. We're going to do start mail merge, and we're going to choose the step-by-step mail merge wizard. This takes you step by step, as the name indicates, but that way you don't skip any steps and it makes more sense. Okay, so what type of document are you working on? Letter, email, envelope, label, directory. It's a letter. So here it says letters. Send letters to a group of people. You can personalize the letter that each person receives. Click next to continue. So here's next. Okay, we're going to use our current document. It says, how do you want to set up your letters? We're going to use this blank document, but you could have started from a template or from an existing document. Okay, so we're going to select our recipients. Use an existing list or from your Outlook contacts, or type a new list. We're going to use our list that we created in Excel. And here it says use the names and addresses from a file or database. So now we're going to go find that file. So we click on Browse and then go to the desktop. It's this one. make sure you mark this first row of data contains columns and headers. Okay. So this is our information. There's a lot of things you can do here on this page. You can sort alphabetically if you wanted. So you just click on sort by last name, let's say. So now it's sorted by last name. And you'll notice we have some blank lines here, so we could just unmark them. That way they're not included in our mail merge. If you had a really long list, you might want to find duplicates and delete the duplicates, so you don't accidentally send one person 2 letters. So that's useful. We don't have any duplicates because there's just a small list here. But anyway, so then click OK. So now it knows which, it's right here, which data source we have. Now we're going to write our letters. So you can use an address block, but I want to show you how to do it from each little piece. This is in case it doesn't work for whatever reason. This way you'll know how to do it. So click on More Items. You'll notice these different fields here. They match my categories titles, my column titles here: street, city, state. You know, it's all the same information that I had on my list. So that's why it's important to name them correctly, so it's easy for you to understand what you're putting in the letter. So we're going to do first name, insert, close, and then I put a space. And now we're going to go to More Items, last name, insert, close. Now we're going to go down to the next line, More Items. We're going to put the street, insert, close. Now another line, More Items, city, insert, close, and then a comma, space. I just realized I don't have zip code, but that's okay. Then state, insert, close. So that's going to put their first name, last name, city, their street name, you know, their street address, city, and state. So then you can add, well, let's do it this way. Your greeting line, you don't have to do it, well, let's do it this way. You can use a greeting line, but this, I want to show you how to do it. So, dear, and then you go to More Items. Let's say first name. Let's say we just want the first name. Insert and a comma. Oops. Forgot to close it. Close this, and then you can backspace. Okay. I want a comma there. All right. Thank you so much for visiting. Blah, 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 whatever. You can put whatever you want here. What else can we use from that worksheet? Oh, I have some sales data. I noticed that your sales in 2018 were, so then you go More Items, 2018 sales. Okay. Okay, then we'll hit close. 2018 sales were, that is fantastic. Blah, 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 whatever. Okay, so I just want to show you what the letters look like. So we have created a field for first name, last name, street, city, state, dear first name, here's your sales 2018. And that's going to pull it from our Excel spreadsheet. So let's go ahead and preview our letters. Okay, so there we go. It doesn't look, we should go back, wait a second here. Because, so let's go previous. We want to put a $sign there. So we want to put a $sign right in front of the field. Okay, so then that's going to put a $sign. So now let's preview. There. So now it's got his name, address, city and state, Dear Steve, and we pulled in his Let's look at a different person. So you can go through and look at them all. And whatever formatting I do, it takes over to all of them. So like, let's say we wanted to, let's highlight all this. We'll go to our home tab. Let's make it much bigger. Maybe we want a different font. Let's say we want to make this red. So whatever changes we make to this one, it's going to do it on all of them. So it's pulls their data, but it uses this formatting that you've created. So now let's go ahead and complete the merge. Okay, so now you have a choice. You can print it, or you can edit individual letters. You could go right to printing, but I like to look at them before I print, so I usually just go to edit individual letters. And here you want to choose all, because that's going to merge all of them. Okay, so now we've got a big long document with all the letters. So you can save this. You can create a PDF. You can just print it all. You could still, like, if you wanted to change the font, you could just click in here, Control A, and that's that's selected everything. So then we could change the font if we wanted. You can make it bigger, whatever. So that would automatically. So it's just like having a regular document, but now you can just print it. So that's mail merge. That's the beauty of mail merge. There is a lot more you can do. I just was showing you very simply how to insert the fields and show how it pulled from the Excel document. You can do labels and envelopes the same exact way, but maybe I'll do that in a different video. I think this is enough for today. So anyways, thank you for visiting, and I hope this was helpful, and go have fun making some mail merge documents. And like the video, please, and also subscribe. All right. Thank you. Bye.